Rapper Tory Lanez has been charged with shooting artist Megan Thee Stallion. Daystar Peterson shot Megan's feet during an argument in the Hollywood Hills July 12th.
The pandemic memory must have stuck with Megan Thee Stallion harder than it did with any of us. The female rapper had to live with a very heartbreaking occurrence that happened to her then. But Santa Claus definitely brought some good luck charm towards Megan as she emerged victorious over Tory Lanez in court recently. Keep watching till the end of this video to see Tory Lanez being found guilty. Trust me, you don't want to miss this. Before we get into the video, I want to give a quick shout out to the #1 celebrity jeweler, Ice Champ. Ice Champ is doing a special deal for the next 24 hours on diamond watches, chains, and more. Call 469-786-7200 now before it's too late. Call 469-786-7200. Megan Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez shooting incident. Back in July 2020 during the pandemic, a couple of celebrities attended a party hosted by Kylie Jenner in Hollywood Hills. Megan Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez are reported to have also been in attendance at the party, and that was when a shooting incident ensued. The rappers were said to have gotten into an argument as they drove away from the event. The argument continued and Megan demanded to be let out of the car, but Tory wasn't in the mood to let her go that easily, as he reportedly fired shots at her with a handgun and told the female rapper to dance. Megan gave this account of the story to the police and further explained to them that their argument started because she had belittled Tory's musical talents. Megan had initially told police she'd been hurt by stepping on broken glass, in which she said she was trying to cover up the incident. But later, Megan wasn't so sure she wanted to let the shooting incident go, and said Tory had shot her. Tory wasn't going to go down easy and denied charges of assault with a firearm and carrying a loaded firearm in a vehicle. The male rapper was then ordered to stay at least 100 yards away from Megan. Time passed and Megan wasn't ready to take the bait of going to court and dragging the situation, but the female rapper later spoke about her injuries. Megan talked about how she needed surgery to remove bullets from her feet, which had missed her bones and tendons. "I know my mama and my daddy and my granny had to be looking out for me with that one because where the bullets hit at, they missed everything, but they were in there," she previously said. Both rappers referred to the incident through their work as they both took jabs at each other. In Tory Lanez's song Money Over Fallout, the rapper suggested the accusations against him were false, saying, "Megan, people trying to frame me for a shooting." Tory asked Megan a few questions as he rapped, "How you get shot in your foot? Don't hit no bones or tendons." Megan wasn't cool with Tory's manner of handling what he allegedly did, and a few months later, Megan released her song, Shots Fired, in which she directly accused Tory of lying just to save face. The female rapper claimed she was telling the truth, as she was speaking facts. The issue kept making headlines and taking rounds on social media, and people started picking sides. Megan couldn't hold it in for long as she spoke out after memes and abuse spread online, saying, "In some kind of a way, I became the villain." The female rapper said she was accused of lying about being shot and has had to defend herself repeatedly. Megan went on as she said she felt she was being a victim of misogynoir, which simply means dislike against black women. Megan then received support from people all over the world who believed she was the one telling the truth. A group of prominent black women, including #MeToo founder Tarana Burke, then later released an open letter supporting Megan. "You don't deserve any of this, Megan. You deserve to be heard, to be believed, and most importantly, to be safe," they wrote. But Megan still felt bad as she was treated that way and said she's been characterized as aggressive and a snitch. Megan Thee Stallion taking the case to trial. Megan mustered enough courage with the support she got from the people on her side and decided to take the case to trial to prove her innocence. After months of delay, the trial finally started in December 2022, and Megan said in her testimony, "I can't believe I have to come here and do this." During the 2-week trial, jurors heard testimony from various witnesses, including the victim herself. Megan's former friend, Kelsey Harris, who was one of the 4 people present when Megan was shot, also testified in court. Initially, Kelsey confirmed details that claimed Tory was the alleged shooter in a video interview with prosecutors in September. But when she took the stand during the trial, she changed her story. An important piece of evidence presented to the jury was a text message Kelsey sent to Megan's former bodyguard, Justin Edison. Moments after the incident, she texted, "Help, Tory shot Meg, 911." But when Kelsey was asked about the text during the trial, she then said, "I don't know why I said that to Justin. I didn't see anything happen." The former bodyguard, who was also supposed to be a witness as he had been previously subpoenaed to testify in the case, mysteriously went missing a day before his scheduled testimony, his father told reporters. But as the jury deliberated on the verdict, Justin's family announced that he had been found. Megan explained how everything went down on the night of July 12, 2020. The female rapper explained how she got out of a car after arguing with Tory, and as she walked away, she turned her head and saw him with a gun. He was holding the gun pointing at me. Megan revealed and claimed that he said, "Dance," and fired his gun, and this caused the injury she sustained on both of her feet. "I froze. I felt shocked," she said. "I wasn't really sure if this was happening. I looked at the ground and saw the blood. Everyone was shocked." Megan stood her ground that she was telling the truth. As the female rapper told the courtroom, Tory had even offered her $1 million to keep quiet about the incident. Megan also said Tory called her to apologize and claimed he was just too drunk. Tory's lawyer said the jury needed to keep an open mind and that it was a case about jealousy. Tory pleaded not guilty to all 3 charges, although he chose not to take the witness stand during the trial. His defense attorneys argued as they reiterated during the trial that their client was not the shooter. Tory Lanez found guilty. Attorneys on both sides of the case had their closing arguments on December 21, 2022, and lawyers for Tory Lanez said they are not denying the fact that Megan Thee Stallion was shot, but they are certain their client was not the individual that fired the shots. A jury was made up of 9 women and 5 men, including 4 black jurors who deliberated for 7 hours over 2 days before deciding on the verdict to give to the court. The jury in Los Angeles later found rapper Tory Lanez guilty on all 3 charges in the shooting of female rapper Megan Thee Stallion on July 12, 2020 in Hollywood Hills. The jury got it right. "I am thankful there is justice for Meg," Megan's attorney Alex Spiro said in a statement after the verdict was announced. "I bet you didn't expect the verdict to sit right with everyone," leading to chaos in the courtroom after the verdict was announced. Tory Lanez's father couldn't imagine his son being behind bars for more than a decade as he screamed at prosecutors, calling them witches and evil as the jury left the courtroom, while the male rapper's defense attorneys tried to calm his father. George M., Tory's defense attorney, said in a phone interview on December 23, 2022, that Tory and his team were shocked by the guilty verdict. "We're very disappointed, shocked, and didn't expect it," he said. "We didn't think the people could prove their case beyond a reasonable doubt."